Armor was used by knights between 1100 and 1500. Cannons were used around 1800. Tanks are used today. Machine guns are used today. This kind of structure is built today. This kind of structure was built between 1100 and 1500. It is called a cathedral. This structure was built around 1889. This structure was built thousands of years ago. This structure was built between 1100 and 1500. It is called a castle. This structure was built in India between 1600 and 1700. This structure was built in China more than 2,000 years ago. This structure was built in Italy about 2,000 years ago. Today it is in ruins. This form of transportation was first used around the year 1780. This form of transportation was first used in the late 20th century. This form of transportation was first used in the early 20th century. This form of transportation has been used for thousands of years. A medieval knight wore armor. A Roman soldier wore this type of clothing. A queen wore this type of clothing. A king wore this type of clothing. Soldiers wore these uniforms long ago, but they don't anymore. Soldiers wore these uniforms long ago, and they still wear them today. Soldiers wear uniforms like these today, but they didn't long ago. Soldiers don't wear a uniform like this. This clothing is worn in the Middle East. This clothing is worn in outer space or on the moon. This clothing was once worn in Europe. This clothing is that of a Native American. This structure is in Egypt. This structure is in the United States. This structure is in China. This structure is in Italy. These monuments are found in the United States. This monument is found in India. This monument is found in the United States. These monuments are found in Egypt. This structure is found only in Paris. It is unique. This structure is found only in San Francisco. It is unique. This structure is found only in Beijing. It is unique. This structure is found only in Moscow. It is unique.